Hey folks, this is James Bayfield, America's #1 short sale debt negotiator. I'm a foreclosure specialist. I'm also a paralegal. I'm also a life coach. You know, my goal and objective is trying to improve your quality of life to mentorship, to life principles, to understanding how this whole big universe function, how the universe could benefit you. Anyway, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I was having a conversation with a friend today at the fitness center, and my friend was alluding to explain to me how, she's having some relationship problem. How, she just having issue with men. And I asked her, have you watched my video on personality type? Understand how people move? She said, nah, James, I didn't see the video. I said, then I allude to explain to her how people move, how most people make decisions, how makes people think, and their mentality, most people's mentality, their personality trait, their mentality, their culture, the values, then the upbringing, and their beliefs and their mindset. And some people has a mindset of, I could do whatever I want to do. I can be what I want to be, and excuse me. That's the mindset. Some people just love to argue. Everything. Some people like to argue just because they don't want to argue. Some people just like to listen. Some people just like to talk. Some people like to be manipulative. Some people just like to manipulate everything they do in life. Some people just like manipulate the process. Some people just like thinking. We call them thinkers. Some people just like thinking, and some people just like being a con man. Conning, which is manipulating, conning. Some people just like being deceptive. Some people just like to lie. They lie for no reasons. They like to make up shit. Some people just like to lie. They like to make up stuff, and that's just their values. Their mindset, and their personality. Some people just have a strong personality. They're what I call from 1 to 10. They're like a 10 on the scale. It's like everything has to go their way, right? But like before, just to give you a quick review, in our life, we only got 4 personality types. We got what I call lion personality type, which is the type A person, very aggressive. They don't want to gotta be right most of the time. They very, we call them a one direction communicator. Everything really comes down to communication, really, if you think about it. All right? In communication, we got inner communication and outer communication. All right? Everything really comes down to communication. You also got verbal communication and non-verbal communication. All right? Verbal communication is basically what you say when you do speak. Non-verbal communication is basically what you don't say. Some people, what they don't say is what causes a lot of problem. Like there's a big headline I like to call respect. Everybody expect respect, but nobody know what respect is. Everybody trying to define it. It's like a formula. It's like A plus B equals C. All right, C could be respect, right? Respect, but there's certain things you got to do here to get this value, all right? That means you got to have, be if someone does something for you, say thank you. If you want someone to do something for you, ask nicely. These then you might get some respect. If basically based on what what I call human conduct, human behavior. So all these different little things. Just get back to the personality type. You got your line. Like I said, this is your straight line communicator. You got your otter, which is these people really, we call them otters. They are the creative type. The friendly, the socialite. The outgoing personality. But no one have just one personality type. What we have is a mix. So we all have a little bit of each, right? So say you got 25% here, 25% here, 25% here, 25% here. That makes up about 100%. But the reality is no one has just 25% of a particular personality type. The reason why people have problem in communication, they have all this conflict, is because these personality type, they're like one of them satellite wave. They're going haywire because people has not learned this formula right here, the personality type. As a result, when this guy's communicating to this guy, he says something direct based on the way his mind works, the way his personality programmed, and it created conflict. And that person, this straight line communicator, come back on the attack because it felt like they have to be defensive, they have to be protecting, or not someone that is not offended. Anyway, this young lady, like she was asking me about certain people. Cause this woman is about 42 years old, got 2 kids, and she's successful in life, and she's a good friend of mine. But she's a type A. I'm a type A, right? But I used to be a straight line communicator. Today, I'm not a straight line communicator for the last couple of years. Why? Because I understand personality type. I learned how to tone things down.